guys, welcome to episode 130, whatever it is, of the Cat Lady podcast. My name is Andrea, also known as the Cat Lady. That's 2 T's, CATT, which stands for Craft All the Things. Happy St. Patty's Day week. So, this is my newest hairpiece. So if you've been following me for a while, welcome. Again, I guess welcome until I'll dive into this silly story in a minute. So welcome to the Cat Lady podcast. My name is Andrea. I am primarily a knitting-related, fiber-related podcast. I talk about knitting, spinning, crochet, fiber, arts, whatever, and all sorts of other random crafts that I can get my hands on. So welcome if you're new. Thanks for checking me out. This week will be a little bit shorter than usual because I am gearing up for a fiber festival, a virtual fiber festival this weekend. So it's been really hectic and busy trying to get things ready, which it's been good, but just kind of crazy. If you are returning, thank you so much for coming back and checking me out again and again. Thank you to everyone who tuned into the live interview I had last Saturday with Ladybird Loves. The replay is up on my channel, so head on over to where you are right now and find that. If you want to donate to the podcast, you can go to www.ko-fi.com/thecatLady and throw $1 at I know I keep saying I'm going to do some giveaways or make-alongs, and yes, maybe after this fiber festival is done, I will start some kind of giveaway. I'm waiting for a feedback. Give me something. What do you want to do for a make-along, craft-along? Do you want to do a accessory? Do you want to do a sweater? Do you want to do a specific pattern? What would you like to see? You can find me all over the internet as The Cat Lady with 2 T's, so Instagram, at The Cat Lady, Facebook group. I think you can search for at The Cat Lady on Facebook too. And you can find my website for hand-dyed yarn at www.thecatlady.com. So let's get right in. So I've been buying hair extensions. If you've been following me. Oh, I forgot to grab the pink one. If you go look at the Ladybird episode, you'll see I'm wearing a pink hair extension underneath my hair. So it kind of looks like the ends are pink. But I've bought some natural colored ones too that I kind of just been playing around with to make my hair look a little fuller and fancier. So one day, my husband was out for the day for a work thing, and he's like, oh, there's a package coming. You can open it if you want. Just something silly. It was a little green wig. So he just thought it was fun to play into my crazy hair game. And it was perfect for St. Patrick's Day. I didn't wear it yesterday though because I was not anywhere. Didn't go anywhere, didn't do anything. So, but I thought I'd wear it today for the podcast because it just gives me an excuse to wear it. So that is the green one. It's actually not too bad. It's fun. It's got like tones, and if you look at it really closely, it's got like blues in it. It's pretty. Yarn would look nice in this color too, right? So that's the story of the green hair. So on to works in progress. I only have 2, but I've made quite a bit of progress on them, actually, being that it's only been a week since I showed them off last. Right? I did record last week, didn't I? Yeah, I did my live kind of setup. I was tempted to do that again today just because it was so quick to just upload it, but I'm going to do it the normal way. So first up is my Seclude by Alicia Plummer. This is a sweater for my mom. Using Caron Simply Soft, size 8 needles, I believe. Chow Goose, my favorite needles. And it is a V-neck sweater. Just getting there we go. So there's that, making good progress on that. Last I saw you, I was at that little marker there. So I've made a few inches. We've been watching a lot of Marvel movies. I have not watched like any Marvel movies hardly, so we started from the beginning, from I think Iron Man was the first one, and we've been making our way through. So we just finished Captain America Winter Soldier last night. So we're kind of doing half a movie every night, kind of, for the last couple nights. We did Iron Man like a while ago. We were just kind of doing weekends, but now we're kind of like, we watched WandaVision, so now we're kind of like hammering through some of the movies because some more series are coming out, and Black Widow supposedly coming out, which I would like to see that one. So, but this is the Seclude by Alicia Plummer. So just cranking away on that. And that is living in my Zelda Symphony of the Goddesses bag from, remember when you used to go out and see things, see people perform things. I'm really missing that right now. So I'm getting spring fever a little bit. Really missing going to shows. So this is my symphony bag. And next up in my Eat Sleep Knit Rhinebeck bag, which was from a gift from Amy from Happy Little Yarn. Got me like a birthday slash, sorry you can't go to Rhinebeck because pandemic sucks gift. So that was part of that. And this is the Habitation Throw by Helen Stewart. And this is an awesome knit. This is using, you don't have to use minis, but this is designed to use an Advent, like mini skein set. So I'm using my 24 days of a very Mickey Christmas from Lollypop Girl Yarns. I had balled it all into one big cake the way I wanted it. And am plugging away. I feel like my cord is getting a little bit small. I might want to, I don't know if I want to put it on a bigger cord or not. So let's see. Look at that. Ooh, look at that. So I arranged it to kind of sort of fade. And where that marker is way down there, that's where I was last off. So I've cranked out a lot of minis in here. So starting from the bottom, let's see if we can name them off. Let's see how far I am. Okay. We have way at the bottom, which they fade really nicely actually. Main Street, so this one down here. It's gonna be impossible. Main Street. Then we go to the Walt Disney World Railroad, which is kind of the darker red. Then it goes into kind of a lighter pinker red, which is Minnie Mouse. And we go into like the hot pinky colors there. It's a Small World, which then goes into Tall Tea Party, Madhouse, Mad Hatter's Tea Party. Kind of this one here, and then it really blends right into it, into Cinderella's Carousel. So those two are really similar. And then this third one here, and they all really blend on the camera more so than I think in person, is Santa Mickey. So it's kind of just a lighter reddish. I almost think that one should have maybe went down here, but that's okay. I mean, looking at it on camera, it blends pretty well. And then Santa Mickey, okay, so here we go. So that's Santa Mickey. So we got, okay. Small World, Tea Party, Carousel, Santa Mickey, Fireworks. Walt Disney World Fireworks. So it's kind of a yellow one. And that yellow will go into, I think that's going into orange. Orange Bird. So that's where things are gonna get a little wild. So it gets it's very nice and faded, and then it gets whoop, a little crazy. And then it fades again with the greens and the blues towards the other side, and it goes into the brown. So, yeah, I love it. I love how it's turning out actually. So this is turning out very nice. It's just a throw. It's supposed to be 40 by 40 when it's all done. It's very airy, and so it'll block out pretty, you know, you see through it a little bit, but yeah, I'm excited. It's very simple. I got a million ends to weave in because I should start weaving them in. I was originally trying like the Stephen Weavin method, which I don't think I liked the way it looked. If I was doing that for like a circular in the round project, like a sweater, I think I'd be okay. I don't know. I just didn't feel like it was very secure because your end was just kind of like in there. So I feel like if it snagged on something, it would just come right out. So I kind of like the weaving as in like following your stitches. Ooh. Okay, anyways. So that is the Habitation, and I've been like obsessed with this one. I've been trying to equally work on both, but I've been really obsessed with this one. So that's it. It's gonna be a short one. I say that every time. It's going to be a short one, 100% sure. So on to stash. So a dear friend that I've known since I started podcasting, I met through podcasting, sent me a message saying, I made this shirt and I don't care for it. Like it just, like fabric is just not, it just doesn't, it's not comfortable for me. I just don't like it. And she's a thin and taller woman as well. So she thought of me and said that it should fit you. So it is a handmade shirt and like a tunic. So it is. It's nice and it's long enough. It can like cover my rear so I can wear leggings. It's got like this kind of cowl neck on it. And some bright bold patterning that maybe I wouldn't pick out normally, but it's cute and I like it and I'll wear it. But it's handmade. It's handmade. I mean, you cannot buy things like this at the store. It's so nice. So there's that. So it's nice and the sleeves fit. Everything's nice. So yeah, I'm very excited and love the tag on the inside. So it has these little handmade tags in there. Let me read that. It says you can't buy this. Oh, I love it. So that was nice. And then she had another top that she just doesn't wear again she just didn't like the way it felt and how it laid. So it's just like kind of this black zippered top. So definitely a little wardrobe staple there. So thank you very much. I really appreciate that. So we'll take good care of this. I need to put that on with my handmade socks from Aquila and I'll be like feeling the love. So next, oh, I guess this isn't stash, but this is another make. I totally forgot, but it's a shirt, so I kind of got sidetracked there. Anyways, my daughter is doing Battle of the Books with her, it's through the library, and so she's got a little group, and I'm the team mentor. I don't know how I got roped into that, but we've been doing Zoom meetings every week. Well, the battle is on Saturday, and the team needs to have a costume. It's all virtual, so it's not been like as involved as I think it could be. And I know some teams, they've been actually getting together in person, which none of us have been comfortable with that, so we haven't. So it's all been our FaceTime meetings and just kind of letting the kids chat. But as far as costumes go, they came up with their team name a while ago, and they're not like, they don't really care too much. They're just having a good time, and they didn't want to really put too much effort into some crazy costume, especially since they can't really wear it anywhere, and you're not even wearing it to the battle like on Saturday because no one's gonna see you because it's gonna be a closed camera, so you'll see the library's screen on Zoom, but no one's gonna see you. So we have to submit like a picture of our costume, which includes me just splicing 4 pictures of them together into one picture. So this is their shirts I made for them. They designed the whole thing except for I laid it out onto the, they wanted to put a joke on a shirt. Their team name is The Laughs a Lot, and they came up with that. And then they wanted to, and they each kind of said, well, let's just put a silly joke on our shirt. And that was all they came up with. I decided to put their team name on it because I thought that was important. And I put their name on it because who doesn't like a personalized shirt? So this was Emily's joke. What is a cow's favorite car to drive? The Batmobile. So each kid had their own silly joke, and they were all animal themed, and that was just coincidental, I think. So, and each kid has a different color. So I need to take a picture of Emily and her shirt. I need to get one more picture from one of the other members. There's 4 of them. And then just splice it together and post it to the little library thing that they're doing. And they get points for team spirit, but we really haven't done a lot of the extra posting, so. But did those on the Cricut. That was pretty easy. Boy, I feel like it's fine, but I feel like I had some trouble with the vinyl not sticking very well, so I don't know what was going on there, but all's good. So back to stash. I got my last Mickey monthly box, so if you've been watching for the last few months, for Valentine's Day, we picked out mystery boxes for each other, and Jim picked out Mickey monthly. So I got we did this in the end of January, so I got my first one like right at the beginning of February, and then I got my second one no, I got it right at the end of January. I got them really fast. So I got my first one like right at the end of January, and then I got my second one like beginning of February. Because like when you order, I guess they send you the first one right away, but then it comes out at the beginning of every month. So I got my January one like right away, and then I got February. So it was a very short distance between, and then I just got the March, and now we're done because we just decided for 3 months. So I'm trying to think if this was everything that was in there. There was a Rice Krispie treat. Yeah, I think that was it. There was a little Mickey shaped Rice Krispie treat I forgot to grab. I still have the cotton candy in there too from last month. I'm like saving it for a special occasion. I don't know. So now I have a Rice Krispie treat as well. So I'm going to have a binge day. And then I got, what's in them? It's cute. I like it, but I don't know if I'll ever use it. But it is a lounge fly, which a lounge fly is great. That's I have a purse, wallet, and a little mini backpack from them. And good quality. All Star Wars. Those are all Star Wars. So Disney. But this one is Winnie the Pooh, which I got the Winnie the Pooh themed. It was the Eeyore diamond dot, so I don't know what it is with all the Winnie the Pooh stuff. But it is a lanyard, like wallet thing. So you put your like ID, your cards in there, and where's the lanyard? So, I mean, this would be cute for like a concert. There I go talking about shows again. I'm like, if you have it over my Instagram, I have a question in my stories about what concerts would you like to go see? Because I'm just like itching to get out of here. So here is my little, but this is nice. This is a nice, I mean, these aren't cheap, so this is nice. And then I got a Mickey Mouse keychain. This is cute. It's cute. I like Mickey Mouse, classic. Little Mickey Mouse keychain. And so, I mean, I could see this being like a not so fun for some people because not everyone likes these, but Jim and I love puzzles. So we got a puzzle. So it's a villains puzzle. It is Ursula, right? Yeah. So yeah, it's a 1,000-piece puzzle. It looks pretty decent. And we love puzzles. We do puzzles a lot. We go through waves. We're actually in the middle of another Disney puzzle right now that's kind of been difficult. The pieces are all like are way too similar, so they almost like you can't tell if the right pieces are going in the right spot. So, but it's a series, so you got a bunch of villain puzzles in the back that you can get more of. So, I don't know, it's fun. That'll be fun. There's lots of different colors in here, so yeah, I feel like this would be a fun one. And there's lots of chunks of things like, oh, I'm gonna make Prince Eric's face. I'm gonna make Sebastian. You know, because sometimes puzzles are just like everything's too similar. So it's like, I gotta do the whole blue background. And it's like, it takes too long. So that was Mickey Monthly. So that was pretty good. And that was it. And then that's fine. I think I've gotten I figured it, you know, I've gotten my fill, I guess. Jim has one more comic box left. I ordered him a comic box package from the Comic Garage, and it's pretty much just a 20-pack of comics. That's it. So, but he likes it, and he's gotten the 2 boxes, and so he'll get the 3rd one, and probably soon. Usually it was like that towards the end of the month. And that's it. That's it. So that's it for that normal stuff. So now business stuff. So I have a hand-dyed yarns business that I started in June of last year. Like I mentioned at the top of the show, you can go to www.thecatlady.com for hand-dyed yarn. This weekend, it will be my first fiber festival, and it is a virtual fiber festival. So it's my first ever sort of fiber festival. So I wanted to have some new yarns to show. I wanted to have a good store. So I'm trying to think how much yarn I have. I have over 100. It's a good amount. It's a respectable amount of yarn. A lot of it's still leftovers from the last couple months, which is fine. That's kind of what I was going for. I was doing these shop updates January, February. This will be March's. And I'm kind of doing lots of yarn and not really intending on selling it all right away, just so I always have some stuff in the store so it doesn't look like, I mean, if you'd like to buy it all, I'm totally not going to deny you that, but, so this week though was like, nothing was turning out, or this last couple weeks. And I guess the consensus of some of my indie dyer friends has just kind of been, it's just been a off couple weeks really, with just things not turning out the way they're supposed to. If you watch my interview with Ladybird, I kind of went on to tangent about some issues I had with some green, which I did fix it up a little bit. So I mean, it's a tonal. And then I dyed another color, and not the same thing happened, the opposite thing happened. So there were like darker spots instead of lighter spots. So I need to embrace the tonal. And to be honest, I'll be 100% honest, it's gonna look so much better knit up with those tonalities than it would if it was just a strict salad. Like 100%. I mean, unless you really are, I can't think of a lot of things that you make that it has to be like straight up solid. I mean, you don't want chunks of white when you're working with like dark green. So, you know, I had to make sure that nothing was white, which there was nothing white. It was always like a lighter green. But now they kind of have some darker spots of green and lighter spots of green. So they're gonna look so good. Just, it looks odd sometimes when you look at the skein. I'm like, huh, that's a little lighter there, but it's gonna look so good. And then the same with the other color, which I'm not giving away any of the colors because you have to come to the Fiber Festival, or at least visit my website on Fiber Festival Day to see everything that's new. I've posted a few teas. Oh, you did see some. I did post a picture on Instagram of some of the solids. I did a lot of solids trying to coordinate with what I have already in stock, trying to make some pairings. Even the solids that I did just kind of all go together, which wasn't really intended, but I like it. I have an exclusive mini set. I love mini sets. I just love mini sets. And so it is a set of BFL minis. Again, if you follow me for the last while, you'll know why they're BFL minis. But I've set of BFL minis, which I'm very excited about as well. I have some other just fun kind of sets that I'm excited to share. So I'm going to share everything on Sunday, March 21st at 1 p.m. Eastern time. And here is the details. So typically the Virtu-Wool Fiber Festival is hosted by a couple independent dyers that kind of put the show together, and they do it every month. And usually you have a Facebook Live and you talk for like 45 minutes. Each vendor gets their own time slot. It's all very, you know, like this vendor goes on, this vendor goes on. This is not like concurrent things like some other shows are. You each get your own time slot. It's a Saturday and a Sunday, so it starts March 20th. And usually you just stream on Facebook, and then the people can comment. You guys as customers can come in and comment and, you know, try to initiate some conversation, which it's difficult because I'm trying to field a Facebook page that's on a delay and talk at the same time. So sometimes, you know, and I will actually have a friend, Jen, who is the Uncreative Crafter. She will be popping into my Facebook conversation there and answering any questions. She'll have a list of information to share with anyone who has questions. But this time they're gonna have a Zoom meeting, so actual people can come in and talk to me. It's gonna kind of be moderated, so they'll be like, you'll be muted, but if you have a question, you can raise your hand or you can type it in the chat. And you can actually like physically ask questions, and I can actually answer questions. So that will be kind of fun. And there'll be like I said, there'll be the moderator that if you don't want to speak your question, you can type it and it'll be asked right there and then, and I can actually answer it. So that's gonna be kind of cool. I will have links to the Zoom. So originally you had to kind of sign up, but I think this is new for them. So they had a sign up, and of course, if you already signed up, you'll be getting that link. But now we're just going to post the Zoom link. It's going to be one room for all the vendors. So each time slot, there'll just be a new vendor, but it's going to be the same Zoom, like a recurring meeting. Once again, my time slot is Sunday, March 21st at 1 p.m. Eastern time. But definitely feel free to go into any of the rooms or any of the time slots. So the Zoom, I will post the link to the Zoom. It'll be password protected, but of course it's going to be listed everywhere. But there will be moderators making sure nothing sketchy is going on. And I will do my thing for 45 minutes. It'll be Zoom, beamed over to Facebook, so you can still watch it on Facebook. You just have the opportunity to actually directly interact with me on Zoom. And Zoom people will be eligible to win a prize, which I think I'm going to give away a gift certificate to the store. I think I'll do a $25 gift certificate. That seems to be a good incentive prize to get people to come visit. And that'll be given to anyone in the Zoom meeting. I don't know exactly like if you have to be in for a certain amount of time or if they just anyone who's there at the end. So I don't know. So I mean, like, could you work the system and pop into the ends of the meetings? I don't know. Be cool. Be cool about it. That's all I have to say. There's a lot of cool vendors, and yeah, so I'm excited to try this out. So I will post the link to the Zoom. I will post the link to the Facebook page. Sunday, March 21st. So I've been kind of like running around like crazy this week trying to get everything done. I finished all the dyeing earlier this week. Everything is been dried on the drying rack and mostly twisted now. So I need to photograph it, and then I need to list it to my website. Nothing's going live until Sunday, right before 1 p.m. So that is when my shop update will be, is right before I go live. I will list all the yarns. So that is that. If you want an extra coupon, sign up for my newsletter. I will be sending a link, or I'll be sending a coupon code on, I think I'm going to send a newsletter today, just kind of giving everyone a heads up. And then probably on Saturday or Sunday, maybe Sunday morning, I will send out a coupon code to everyone who has signed up for my newsletter. And anyone that I can get to sign up during the festival will also get a coupon code. So, because once you sign up, I believe you get an email from me saying, welcome. You get a welcome letter. So I'm going to put a coupon code in that. And it'll be good for Sunday and Monday. That's it. So it'll be good for Sunday and Monday. I think that's it. Newsletter, Zoom, Facebook, March 21st. Life news. Again, like I said last time, this is my life right now. Kids are in school. I'm doing yarn stuff. Really hasn't. We've dabbled with some skateboarding. So we bought the kids skateboards for Christmas, and obviously we couldn't do anything with them over Christmas. So the weather's kind of turned a little bit, to good things. And so we took them out to the parking lot and did some skateboarding, and Jim's skateboarded a little bit. He's by no means any sort of good, but he can get on it and kind of fiddle around. I'm just like a child on a skateboard. So I got on there and it's fun. So Jim and I ordered skateboards for ourselves because I'm having a midlife crisis. And I don't know. So I'm going to be a skateboarding chick, right? With my green hair. Cheap skateboards from Amazon. We're going to play around this summer. It's going to be fun. We got some pads coming too. Some like elbow wrist pads. So I got a helmet. So we're going to look cheesy and we're going to have fun. And that's all that matters, right? It's just having some fun. I think that's it. So I thank everyone for stopping by. Again, if you want to find me all over social media, find me at The Cat Lady, and go to www.thecatladyguyde.com, and don't forget to craft all things. Bye.